Hello, 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 hello. Myself, the very as you're at हाम्रो स्ट्रिममा let's freaking go. क्रेजी हान्नुपर्छ ल हाम्रो म्यानुअल गेम प्ले कन्टिन्युटीलाई दिएर हामी अगाडि डिभिजन हान्नुपर्छ म्यानुअल ओके साउन्ड आएन वेट ल म गेमको साउन्ड चेक गर्छु ए आएको छैन गेमको साउन्ड वेट ल नाइस गेमको साउन्ड आएको छ हामी अगाडि बढौँ है त हिही 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 म्यानुअल 1926 आज 2000 छोइदिउँ न त आजको रातमा 2000 हाइमान आएर अगाडि बढ्नुपर्छ ल हामी हाइमा आउने बित्तिकै सिट हुन्छ ओइ मेरो पछाडिको देख्यो 7999 रे के कस्तो मिलाएको 9999 अब त्यो अगाडिको सातले हटाएर 999 राख्नुपर्छ ल हामीले Literally. Sun रहेछ उसको दुईटा प्लेट्स डेल्पी यारो जोन कलर रहेछ लेट्स गो टुलु ब्रो वेलकम ब्याक लङ टाइम यार हाम्रो अति बवाल यार तिम्रो के छ हाल खबर लकी प्याक सक्सेसफुल होइन 80 चाहिँ ठिकै भयो यार चाहिएको प्लेयर आयो नाइस तिमी गयो कि नै रे लेटेस्ट प्याकमा कुनैमा
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant. Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding. Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing, and tactical intelligence, they're all top class. Short changes him with that pass.
बेली यार भेट न दोस्ती भेट्यो
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. Always felt that.
यो त रेड छ यार लिटरली
That's a foul in a dangerous area.
याल्लो दियो रेडको सुट्टा नो सन्यासलेको ल किन हो त्यस्तो
Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
पास फाल्नुपर्ने रहेछ त्यो त्यस्तो बेलामा पनि चेन्ज हुनुपर्ने के मान्छेको बल आएन बित्तिकै चेन्ज हुने बेला गराउनु पर्ने क्या गेममा सेभै थियो नि अगाडि कस्तो मिठो भ्यान थियो Trivela.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Aerobatic clearance अति बवाल.
Kaka. Now, can they get him away? And the shot!
Lovely है भिभी अलरेडी फिक्स टाइम छ साला सो टाइम चाहिँ फुटबल 24 को एकसिदी मलाई त ठ्याक्कै साला दियो यार मस्त साला थिएन नि लिटरली साला थिएन भिभिडी थियो त्यही पनि चेन्ज गर्छु सोचिरहेको थिएँ होइन मैले त्यसलाई तर ऊ दियो साला दियो अति बवाल कार्ड कलेक्ट चाहिँ भयो खेलाउन चाहिँ त्यस्तो राम्रो जस्तो खेलाएको छैन
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Messi's
Wait! कस्तो बवाल दियो यार What the fuck? कस्तो बवाल दियो वही भर्खर त्यो सर्ट जानु पर्थ्यो क्रेजी हुन्थ्यो नि
combination of brain and brawn. And it's Kaka. Can he latch onto this? That's really well cleared. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Not the most accurate pass. Alonso. Oh,
Bueno pass, bueno pass, bueno.
Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nepal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Son Heung-min for Messi. Over to the left. That has been cut short. Messi played into space. Floated through.
Wee! कस्तो मिठो थियो यार अब छोडिदिएको इन्भेस्ट हान्न त्यो सबै छ तिमीसित अब छोडाहरू कोही बवाल नयाँ प्लेयर आएपछि बल्ल जाउँ न सब पुरानो प्लेयर मान्छे रिपोर्ट हुन्छ नि लुट्ने प्याक हुन्छ नि 2 मन्थमा अलमोस्ट 50 के वाउ कहाँ सकिन्छ यार त्यस्तरी त
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And here's Messi. Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Last week थियो यार
Oh, terrific save from the keeper. Mbappe is offering a right.
Oh,
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack. Yeah, stand by for the early ball.
Nice.
The big one over the top. Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle. And they have got just the right players for that. Costa Curta. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
मर्ने वाला आऊ न आऊ
Howson. So, Jim, what are you thinking? There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. And it's Cannavaro. Pirlo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kaka has created one goal already. Bale. And here's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Crosses it in here. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Messi.
Hoi!
It's there!
Lovely fast यार कस्तो मिठो दियो मेसीको बडी चाहिँ बवाल थियो यार फिनिसिङ चाहिँ
Made it happen. Squeezed through with
Leo.
and considerable accuracy. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late. So that's two now without reply. It's Son Heung-min.
लकी आउँथ्यो होला हो मैले फुटबल 22बाट स्पिन गरेको सेभ हानेको भए एउटा रोयल इनफिल्ड आइहाल्थ्यो नि यार
dominance.
2 महिनामा 50,000 भनेपछि अनि वर्षको कति जान्थ्यो भन त? वर्षको तिम्रो कम्तीमा पनि 1,50,000 जति 2 लाखै भनौँ न।
Now,
2022 बाट अनि मजाले हान्थ्यो 2 वटा हान्थ्यो।
Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. That's good running with the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
भेटन चला भने त्यो यार भेटेन।
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. And here's Mbappe, looking to play him in. Kaká picks it up out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
छ्या अब ऱ्यामोस आयो भने जाने हो। ऱ्यामोसलाई त म पनि कुरिरहेको छु यार लिटरली। ऱ्यामोस आयो भने त आँखा चिम गरेरै जाने हो। बवाल हुन्छ डिस्ट्रोयर। डिस्ट्रोयर मान्छ कि एक्स्ट्रा फ्रन्टम्यान मान्छ भन्ने कुरा हो। बल हुन्छ यार तर सर्जी ऱ्यामोस आयो भने हाइट चाहिँ छैन होइन, हाइट 184 होइन, नाइस यार 184 पनि। ऱ्यामोस र छोरी सबै हुन्छ नि फिजिकल कन्ट्याक्टदेखि लगाएर ट्याक्लिङ स्याक्लिङ, ट्याक्लिङ त त्यसको 105 110 जान्छ होला हुन्छ नि। अरू सबै 100 102 100 त्यस्तो होइन, ट्याक्लिङ र अनुमति ट्याक्लिङ र एग्रेसनकै 110। वाउ सर्जियो ऱ्यामोस 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 जीवन जसुकै जतासुकै लैजाऊ मलाई मन त मेरो नेपाली हो। अफकोर्स डिस्ट्रोयर, तर फेरि त्यसको अरू कार्ड फेरि त्यो एक्स्ट्रा फ्रन्टम्यानमा छ क्या। भेनिसियस यो वाला कार्ड पनि राम्रो छ यार भेनिसियसको। पहिला मैले यहीलाई सिएफ लान्थेँ थाहा छ त्यो वाला कार्डलाई, त्यो र त्योलाई के अरे केलेन एम्बाप्पेको त्यो पिएसजीको कार्ड छ नि, फ्रान्सको सरी फ्रान्सको कार्ड एउटा, त्यो दुइटा लेखेर लान्थेँ। यो वाला एम्बाप्पेलाई 101 को यो एम्बाप्पे र यो भेनिसियस 102 को। जीवन जसुकै जतासुकै लैजाऊ मलाई मन त मेरो नेपाली हो। मलाई गर्व छ आज के लाग्छ आज हाम्रो 2K रेटिङ पुग्ला त? 2K हामी छुन्छौँ त आज हामी। टुके छुनुपर्छ शीतल हुनुपर्छ भने।
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favorite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week. Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Maradona. And here's Donatoni. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. Mbappe gets into a good position. Oh, the ball's run loose here. First quarter of an hour gone. Shevchenko.
Nice run, Matiko छोरी।
He's delivered all right. Oh, Oh, that is a sweet
एक्स
finish to
म्याड्रिड
the
अनि
first
युभेन्टसको
goal.
आफूले ख्याल गरे कि नै
Fantastic.
फुटबलको जोसँग
Such
पार्टनर
nuance. That is key
त्यो
to
भन्दा
the
लाइसेन्स
goal.
नभएको क्लबको सो टाइम
Very neat and tidy. So the first goal of the game. It's so often the case with goal
इन्टर त
scorers.
इपिक
They
अलमोस्ट
get
आउँदै
there,
आउँदैन
all of a sudden, bang.
बिचरा यिनीहरूलाई पनि के गरौँ त क्या
Little
लाइसेन्सै
battle.
छैन दोस्रोहरू त
Kaká going face to face with his great rival. That's just playing it safe and simple. And here's Kaká. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely bit of skill.
ओइ कसरी कुर्ता हो त्यो
That's a little off target. And this is Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. No messing about.
दुई बल मिस गरे यार त्यो बल हाई फालिदिनु पर्ने रहेछ गल्ती भयो
Now it's Maradona. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Kaká looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Messi. Xavi Alonso, a probing pass, and this is Messi. That has ended up in no man's land.
बार्काको कुनै पिक्चिके अनि सिबी नै छैन बार्काको हुन त फ्युल छ एउटा अनि पिके अरूको छ रे लेटेस्ट त कहाँ दिन्थ्यो र पुरानोहरू क्या थाहा भएको भने तर म्यामले बार्काको अस्ति के लगातार एन्जर म्यान चाहिँ क्रेजी दियो होइन बार्काको फिलिप कोकु पनि दियो होइन एउटा फिलिप कोकु पनि थियो होइन एडमिल्सन दिने अनि अर्को एउटा के अरे त्यसको नाम वाउ ए जस्तो पनि गोल जान्छ हो दिमाग खराब यार
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed.
यो नै ल्याने फेरि
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
मैले यहाँ हानेको हुन्छ नि पुरै गोल गएको पनि पुरै बाहिर फालिदिइरहेको छ होइन त्यसले छुन बित्तिकै गोल गएको के भन्ने यार दिमाग खराब
And it's Zanetti. Xavi Alonso. Nepal really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so. Deal with the pressure and come again.
Wow.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was alert to it. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Shevchenko looking to shake off some unwanted attention. Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Maradona. Van Dijk kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to play him in. Kaká, he's picked his way through. He's on it, can he get away? That's a good ball.
ए नाइस दिमाग खराब यार एक गोललाई के युनाइटेडले जित्ला त 5 इन रो लेट्स सी यो जित्यो भने पिएललाई उठान्छ क्या यसपालि हुन्छ नि आज जित्यो भने क्या म्याड्रिडको फुल स्क्वाड बिल्ड हुन्छ इपिक प्लस टाइमको म्याड्रिडको त भइहाल्छ नि फेरि त्यसैको फेरि लाइसेन्स छैन क्या यो भनेको के हो यो फुटबलले पुरै ऊ देखाउन खोज्या हो रियल म्याड्रिडलाई हामीलाई तिमीहरूको लाइसेन्स दियो हाम्रो यस्तो गरेर बार्काको लाइसेन्स भएर पनि दिएको छैन भन्न खोज्या हो यसो ख्याल गर न नि
Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Well seen. Saw that coming. And it's Bale. Such good technique. He's found a way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Xavi Alonso looking to add to his goal. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's whipped it across. Defending of the desperate variety.
Messi.
Nepal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kaká. And that is as far
त्यही भनेको बाख्राको सुविधा जिके अनि सिबी नि छैन सिबी गुन्डे अनि कुराबासी आछ त्यही के यस्तै ख्याल गरेर न जकरी फुटबल अङ्कल यार वेलकम ब्याक Barca, Barca. हामी यसरी नै बढ्नुपर्छ ल अगाडि यो म्यामले भिएराको एन्सरम्यान कार्ड आउनुपर्ने यार मलाई कस्तो एउटा एन्सरम्यान भिएराको आयो मात्रै पुग्छ यार त्यसपछि बुस्केटलाई चेन्ज हानिदिन्छु होइन Busquets. खबर अति बवाल यार अङ्कल तपाईँको के छ डब्लु रुनी कस्तो छ ए रुनी भनेको वाइन रुनी बवाल छ लिटरली वाइन रुनीको फिनिसिङ हुन्छ नि बक्सभित्रबाट मिस हान्दैन क्या कहिले पनि राम्रोसित खेलाएपछि लिटरली भनेको यो चाहिँ वाइन रुनी फिनिसिङ बवाल छ यार यसको तर इनसाइड द बक्सदेखि 197 मा 51 गोल 20 होल प्लेयर मैले यसलाई एएमएफ भन्दा पनि कहिले कसो हुन्छ नि सुपर सब चाहिएको हुन्छ नि त्यतिखेर मैले यसलाई ऊको एम्बापेको सट्टा खेलाइदिन्छु होइन कहिले कसो हुन्छ नि लास्ट मिनटमा गोल चाहिरहेको हुन्छ कोलाई खेलाम भइरहेको हुन्छ नि त्यतिखेर होल प्लेयर यो रुनीलाई सिएफमा हालिदिन्छु बक्सभित्रदेखि होइन डी बक्सदेखि म्यामले यस्तो बवाल दिन्छ नि फिनिसिङले Wayne Rooney. Alcantara, Thiago, Alcantara.
Crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great.
थुरामले के गर्दैछ थुराम नट ब्याड राम्रै गर्दैछ भन्नु के भन्ने थुराम खै थुराम पनि किन मोमाया जस्तो लागिरहेछ यार मलाई राइट ब्याकमा
So we're up and running. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation. Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saliba gets it clear. Oh, well played, well sorted out. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts. Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big. As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Oh, that's fabulous.
छ्या सही हो तर लिटरली के
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
एउटा कुरा सुनेको छु कि नै तिमीहरूले 9-10सम्म के हो भएपछि ओहो ओहो हुन्छ नि त्यस्तै क्या र अनुमतिको छोरी
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive. He's going for goal.
फक चेन्ज गर्नुपर्ने रहेछ मैले लास्टमा
Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. You just know there is no stopping that. Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter. So the first goal of the game. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. And it's Messi. Kaka quietly revving up. Kaka, and he's got the beating of his man. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Alonso.
ए
And it's Robertson. Van Dijk. Messi. Kaka. Looking for the run.
भएन
That's just playing it safe and simple. And it's Bale. Saliba gets it away. Now that looks a decent ball. Forlan. Mateus. Forlan. And there is the
ओहो कम ब्याक
combative, competitive half with
हेरौँ
the
1-0 सर्ट छ यार मेरो लिटरली आइमा नामै एकछिन
Yeah, you don't get any points for
लिटरली
staying
0 सर्ट यार
but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple.
यो विल बी स्मार्ट असिस्ट अल्सो अटो क्लियर भएको छ त्यही के
Early goal. If that happens, it's a game
मलाई पनि त्यस्तै त्यस्तै फिलिङ लागिरहेको छ
straight back at it at the start of the second half. Up he goes! Really well done.
मादर्छु त
They are right
लेट्स गो लेट्स गो फर्स्ट गोल नाइस वान है यतिकै जाम
threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. It was wonderfully efficient. Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused. That has certainly made
गल्ती
it
गरे
interesting. Well, I'd happily watch
बुझ्नु हान्नुपर्ने रहेछ
Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Now, can they get him away? And he's taking no chances.
ला ला ए आउट गएन मैले आउट गयो भनेर छोडिदिएको आउट गएन यार
To a very different outcome there. Nepal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. And that has been
हेर्न
short.
खुट्टाको बल त्यसरी छोडिरहेछ यार
It's a searching pass. Maldini cuts out the pass. Kaka. Xavi Alonso.
Wow.
The challenge. Xavi Alonso really struggling to influence the game. He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Xavi Alonso. Taken back almost at once. Aimed beyond the defence. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it into space. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Xavi Alonso into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Kaka.
वान टच पास दिउ न यार
Are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Nice sequence of passes this. Played into space. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Batistuta. This is intriguing. Next goal critical. It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or
Ui!
Oh, the referee's got a decision to make.
लिङ्क अप गरेर काम आछ बेला बेला
The referee's decided to
देखिन लिङ्क अप गरेको लागिरहेको छैन मैले कतिपल्ट खानिरहेको छु लिङ्क अप
kick. And he is
दोस्रो कुट्नु
ready to
पर्यो
go.
मैले झन् टाइम पनि दिइरहेको छु होइन त्यो सेभे लागि
Favorite is
भाग्नको लागि
and you have to understand the
दोस्ले म भाग्दैन भन्दैछ के हो र म भन्नु त
opportunity, but it had to be done.
भाग दोस्त भनेर यस्तो मजाले दिइरहेको छु भाग्नलाई होइन
A really promising area. Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit who may well regret. Messi! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do. Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. And this is Batistuta. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Referee blows his whistle. Decent football, that intense, intriguing, and both sides as it's
सडान पर्यो
to be separated.
सर्ट होइन ओ सर्ट आएको भए बबल जान्थ्यो यार सर्टै होइन मेरो सर्ट कमाउनु थालेछ नि मैले म्यानुअलमा स्विच गरेबाट यस्तो ख्याल गरिरहेको छु होइन हाईमा नआएर मजाले खेल्नुपर्छ यो महिना चाहिँ हुन्छ नि यो महिना चाहिँ डिभिजन गेम यस्तै हुन्छ होइन नेक्स्टबाट चाहिँ अलि कम्पिटिभ खेल्नुपर्छ ल यसपालि त यो म्यानुअल म्यानुअलमा डिफेन्स चाहिँ क्रेजी हुँदो रहेछ यार अति हुन्छ नि अति क्रेजीको यो डिफेन्स चाहिँ म्यानेजर चेन्ज हानिदियो नो मनी नो हनी सुनेछ कि नै साथी तिमी म्यानेजर भनेको म माया हो हेर यो जिलाटन इब्रामोभिक एड भएको छ तिमीलाई आइडिया छ कि नै रे डाटाबेसमा जिलाटन इब्रामोभिक एड भएको छ आइडिया छ कि नै तिमीहरूलाई
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel
ल
like.
एक हानम के भनेको धेरै भयो त नानेको फ्रेन्डली
Really matters.
लङ्गल अलि पछितिर हान्नुपर्छ ल
And the mood
नेक्स्ट
is
डिभिजन हान्दै गरौँ न हामी भर्खर त स्टार्ट भएको छ हाम्रो
chance for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
अहिले रुक्नु तपाईँ र म हान्नुपर्छ ब्लिच भर्सेस ब्लिच हान्नुपर्छ रुक्नु
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman. And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually. Very true. Shapes to
Nice.
He's delivered all right.
अति भयो होला है नित्तिकै बढौँ हामी
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously. Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish. Blackburn are already
Bueno.
chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
थाकै छु आज म फेरि हान्दा हेर्दा हेर्दै निहाल्छु कि रुक्नु नरुक्नु एकछिनमा हानौँ ल
Have a chance to counter here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. It's a decent chance to counter.
ल काका हेर राम्रोसित गर न
One early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Good chance
Nice.
here. Great build up. It all deserved a better ending. Yeah, the ball in there was simply
कहाँ उल्टो पास
superb.
दियो
I'm
यार
too happy that it's gone to waste like that. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Messi, very much a man of this moment. No, that's been intercepted. Nepal really do like their passes from deep, Peter. Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they? Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at
Link up.
the defense.
Fuck.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking to play him in. And he cuts out the supply. Bale. Maldini. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. It's a searching pass. Looking for options for movement.
Wait, रेड छ वटा यो त स्ट्रेट
Free kick given away. There could be trouble.
क्यूसी मैनेजर छ भी ल्याउ साथी क्यूसी जो दिन्छ यार क्यूसीले झन् अहिले डिफेन्स राम्रो भएछ डिफेन्स खोलेर तनाव हुन्छ क्यूसीले पछि
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's a
लङ बल एउटा कोही हाल्ला नि
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Mbappe gets into a good position. Lovely bit of skill. Looking to go deep. He's there to get rid. Xavi Alonso. Here's Shevchenko. Strong challenge.
फल छैन दियो
Oh, what a mistake! And that has been clubbed away. Deep into stoppage time. Xavi Alonso.
पास 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 भएन
There's been no shortage of
खेल्न क्यूसीमा असिस्ट गर्छ र सकिन्न
inventiveness, perhaps the only
मलाई त क्यूसीले मात्र खेल्छ हो
positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter.
रणमतीहरू कसरी खेल्छन् यार साथी तर लिटरली यस्तो खेल गरेर न आफू खेल्न खोज्दाखेरि पुरै डिफेन्स हुन्छ नि भट्याङ भटुङ हुन्छ होइन अपोनेन्ट आनुपर्छ तिनीहरू फेरि पेले पेले गर्छन् यार क्यूसीले
Here we go again then. Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your... He's having a go!
नाइस
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't. Well read, and the danger is averted. Kaka. Busquets. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Kaka. That has been slung wide. Kaka receives it in a wide position. He shifted it to the flank. It's Alonso! And he's managed to get rid. They're trying everything to subdue him here. Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Alonso. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passes.
हाई
Defending was strong and firm. That's just playing it
पर्सर हान्
and simple.
कल हान्न खोजेर होइन
And here's Mbappe.
हेर्न यार पास
Oh, this looks sharp.
भएन 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 भएन
Oh, that's a fine interception.
नाइस
Right attitude and
फेरि
application.
नाइस अगाडि गयो नाइस
And irresistible.
नाइस
Foul in a dangerous area.
रोबर्टसन रेड
And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
응? Buffon पर होइन होइन म त केही नदेख्छु भने चाहिँ झाप 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 झाप
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
छ्या छि मेस्सी मेस्सी छि कल हान्नु पऱ्यो दोस्त त्यहाँदेखि सट्ट घुमाइदिएको भए मैले कस्तो मजाले ल्याएको थिएँ जुन एङ्गलमा दिएको थिएँ त्यो एङ्गलमा हान्नु पर्थ्यो मेस्सीले भर्खर यस्तो बल जान्थ्यो छि मेस्सी
Blackburn making another change here. Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. Searching pass he's played there. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is
बोलाइदिउँ पास अगाडि नेपालदिउँ हामी
carry on. That's the job in a
भेट्यो
nutshell.
भनेको भेटेन दोस्त नाइस हजार्ड भाग्यो दोस्त
Been cut short.
भाग्यो
Another
दोस्त
through ball. Shot could be on.
डबल टच दियो दोस्त पेनाल्टी इट्स ए पेनाल्टी डाटा लस भएर त्यस्तो हानेको
So a big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. And that
ओइ रोक्यो
won it. Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Messi picks it up out wide. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Look at the space here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Darwin. Bale wins the duel.
Nice.
That's that.
Woo! Lovely.
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was
Confidence चाहिँ हो साथी
separated by the game's only goal.
होइन म जान्छ सोचेको थिएँ किनकि त्यो अलि उ थियो नि त एक गोल हानेको मेरो 2 गोल अप हुन्थ्यो नि त अनि त्यसले हान्छ कि भनेर सोचेको हानेन दोस्तले यो लाग्दै गर्छ म वासरुम गएर आएँ ल यो रनमध्येको चिरीहरू बङ्गालीहरू कति आएको यार लिटरली के हर 2 गेम 10 गेममा 9 गेम त बङ्गालीसितै हुन्छ कि लिटरली back and bar, back and up and down, up and G G G F do 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 do.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation.
And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Shevchenko finds himself offside.
मलाई हुन्छ नि सेन्टर फरवार्डमा हुन्छ नि ब्लिच भएको यही झ्याउ लाग्छ कि लिटरली
You can feel it.
मलाई झ्याउ लाग्ने सेन्टर फरवार्डमा ब्लिच खेलान किन हो एउटा कारण यो पनि हो र अनुमतिको छोरीहरू सिम्पल सर्ट हालिदिनु नि यार त्यस्तो बेलामा जुन सर्ट पनि ब्लिच हाल्न खोज्छौँ भन्ने हुँदैन नि
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Kaka. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease.
La 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 tu 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 tu
Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
त्यही हैन नि यार पास
Pass is short and sharp. Jim, who do you reckon
Abi?
is pivotal?
Yeah. And Golo
के गरे त्यो काकाले
he is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle. And when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks
Messi! From another planet!
लियो नाइस वन यार
Really is a
Dipping shot.
finish of the highest
डज द वर्क रे क्या डिपिङ सर्ट दिउ
beautifully dispatched.
हान
There is
सर्ट
no
अनि
reaching
सबै
that.
त्यो स्किलमा
had
छोडिदियो
the whole picture in his head, Peter.
जे गर्छ डिपिङ
Really
सर्टले
looked
गर्छ
at the
हेर
goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Haaland is onto it in a flash. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Xavi Alonso tries to
लभली
flick.
ट्री बेला
Great ball and he's in here.
ए एस्कुलेसन बर्स भनेको होइन
Nelson's tackle.
एस्कुलेसन बर्स हान्ड्रेड यस्तो मेरो ट्री बेला हान्थ्यो
Really has the
बट
confidence
के
to
गर्नु
see
मानेन
the whole
दोस्तले
ball
म
and
जादिनँ भन्यो
supporterize a little silly. Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Shevchenko. Oh, easy pickings there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just
You are
three
rushing the
for that.
play रे
Nice looking ball. Maldini spots it.
हेर्न फेरि हरकत गरेको
And he's away. And the shot.
के भन्नु यार
Oh,
के गरे अब त्यो बुस्केट्सले भर्खर त्यस्तो गर्दैन नि दोस्त यार पास खेल्या भए पनि एउटा कुरा हो क्या
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
and that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
He's gone for goal. Busquets. Xavi Alonso. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Filippo Inzaghi. Mbappe.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Conte. Now it's Kaka. And it's Serginho.
Nice. Hay manami.
For a throw-in. Mateus. Can he finish?
म्याच बस्छ हैन
And he looked every bit the
किन यो हाइमा आयो बेक्कासी
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! That's a decent clearance. And it's Kaka. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Van der Sar.
राम्बल फर्मेसन खेलाउन साथी
And the danger is
के हो त्यो भने
Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Now it's Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Kaka. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
उई
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's got away. Mateus with the cross. Kaka. Played into space. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kaka might just make this. And here's Inzaghi. Inzaghi running with the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could
Gets his head on it!
उई झन् शीतल भयो यार म
Costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Now it's Mbappe. Shevchenko looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And here's Haaland. Driving through the middle.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chiellini gets good distance on it. And that is
रुक ल सुपर सब हान्नुपर्छ हामी La 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 la.
Bale showing great feet there. He is through here.
Fuck.
And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither.
बल त लग्यो तर सर्टै होइन कि अब आफूले जहाँदेखि पाइन्छ त्यही ह्याचिम गरेर ब्याङबुङ हान्नुपर्छ जस्तो मान्छे यार सर्ट माइनस कति माइनस हुन्छ यार मेरो यो ड्र भएको बेलामा प्लस भएको कहिल्यै देखाएको छैन यार लिटरली जहिले पनि माइनस मात्रै हुन्छ क्या -5 त्यो बुस्केटले कस्तो सिट खेल्दियो यार त्यो लास्टको बल त्यस्तरी त्यो हुन्छ नि के भन्नु यो आज म्यान युनाइटेडको कति बजी हो गेम म्यानुअलमा धेरै सर्ट सक्दैन जस्तो छ साथी मलाई पनि त्यस्तै त्यस्तै फिलिङ आइरहेछ यार Gimme. David Dezea. Davids. साथी यस्तो भन त मलाई त्यो टाइमिङ भन त आज कति बजी छ गेम वेस्ट ह्याम र उसको म्यान युनाइटेडको 11-12 बजीतिर 2 AM मा 2 बजी कसले हेर्छ यार म त अहिले एकछिनमा होला 11-12 तिर होला भनेपछि यस्तो त्यो के रे वाच पार्टी हानौँ भनेको भइरहेको छ 2 बजी त 90 मिनट हेर्ने भनेको म माया हो कि हेर भोलि टक्क लगाएर बिहान हुन्छ नि हाइलाइट पनि हेर्दैन कि त्यो हुन्छ नि स्कोर हेर्ने कि कसले कति गोल हान्यो भनेर साला कस्तो छ एभ्रिथिङ नाइस तर ब्लिच चाहिँ मलाई किन कस्तो गाड लाग्यो मैले लिटरली ब्लिच हान्नै सकेन सालाबाट हान्न नआएको कि नहानेको कि सालाले त्यो बुझ्न सकिनँ मैले होइन मैले लिटरली सालाबाट ब्लिच टोटल मैले कति गेम खेलाएँ एक ब्लिच पनि हानेन लिटरली 2-3 गोल कति गोल हाने तर सबै त्यो बक्स भित्रबाट लाइनमा थियो यार कस्तो मिठो लाइनमा थियो
So just one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Shevchenko. Kaka. Nepal really do like their
कति गोल होला गोल
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to
गोल कति भनौँ नाइस 90 सम्म 0-0 हुने रे प्लस त्यो प्लस टाइम थप्यो भने नि त्यति बेला युनाइटेडले एक गोल हान्यो भने रे के ब्रुनोले म्यामले क्रेजी हुन्थ्यो हैन अहिले ब्लिचकै काम गर्दैन क्या हो एम्बापे र मेस्सीको कस्तो छ एम्बापे र मेस्सीको त राम्रो छ त्यही त भनेको ब्लिच अलि गाड्छ भनेर किनकि त्यही ठाउँमा एम्बापे र मेस्सीले मजाले हान्नु रहेछ होइन ब्लिच होइन अनि उसले फेरि सालाको फेरि अलि गाडे लाग्यो मलाई फर्स्ट विक भएर पनि हो कि अलि पछि राम्रो होला कि भन्ने कुरा हो अब हेरौँ के हुन्छ Zit.
Unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
वान टच पास मैले ल्याएको छु त यार सट्टै पास खेलिहाल न पास दिन दाम्न बित्तिकै
Well pinched
कस्तो
in the
लजाको हो र
centre.
पास खेल्न भने
There, backs to goal.
अनुमतिको छोरी
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's in on goal. He's going for goal. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bale.
पास नखेल्नु पर्ने रहेछ गल्ती गरेँ
Rafinha. And there's the end of the first half.
प्लिज गर्नै छ साथी मैले
Solid and
अरूको पनि हेर्दै त्यस्तो नै छ
they've got the lead.
तर होइन यार त्यो हामीले अस्ति एमबापे र मेस्सीको चाहिँ राम्रो हानिरहेको छ कि यिनीहरूले चाहिँ अहिले त हानेको छैन मैले तर त्यो अफलाइनमा फेरि तिमीहरूले एउटा कुरा यस्तो यहाँ हुन्छ नि स्ट्रिममा गर्छु भन्ने कुराहरू यहाँ हान्न सकिरहनु हुँदैन होइन अहिले अफलाइन जानु बित्तिकै अहिले ब्लिचको भाइरस हुन्छ मेस्सी र एमबापेबाट यिनीहरूको फेरि मजाले गइरहेको छ क्या मेस्सी र एमबापेको ब्लिच सालाको चाहिँ मलाई गाडी लाग्यो यो नेक्स्ट विकतिर होला नि नेक्स्ट अपडेटमा केही जस्तो भेन्डाइक राम्रो खेलिरहेको छ अहिले
The second half gets underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
किपर लभली
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
हत्यो वाल्यार
Our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Played out to the right.
तिमीहरूलाई अहिले के लाग्छ होइन
Pressure.
अहिलेको उमा कि अहिलेको सिनेरियोमा
Now it's shifted.
यी फुटबलमा सबभन्दा बवाल किपर को छ थाहा छ
Now he's got space
भेन्डसार
here.
लिटरली
Being urged to shoot. Great chance.
भेन्डासार हुन्छ नि भेन्डासार अहिलेको हुन्छ नि अहिलेको सिनेरियोमा बेस्ट नै भनौँ अहिले लिटरली हुन्छ नि तिमीहरूले कि गोल गयो भनेर सेट भनेर मैले छोड्ने हुन्छ नि कहिले कसो कर्सरबाट हाटहरू होइन त्यस्तो बेला रोकिदिन्छ कि भेन्डासारले
A super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well measured.
से
Zanetti cuts it out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kaka. And here's Shevchenko. Played back.
Really got in his face there. And
तो लेट ल्याएको यार पास खेल्न
Lovely feet.
उही
he has saved the goalkeeper's blushes.
के
there.
भनौँ
What great defending.
Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in.
एमबापे रणमतीको छोरी
He's in a
नाइस
here.
मेस्सी होइन
Fabulous.
ए किमी रन
Chance,
कस्ता गर्दा यस काममा
And a few nods of
अब खतरा प्लेयरको बिग टाइम आयो भने ओ बिग टाइममा फर्म ड्रप हुँदैन है बी मात्र हुन्छ है सो टाइमहरूको मतलब स्ट्यान्डर्ड प्लेयरहरूको भनेको होइन त्यहाँदेखि इपिकमा पनि त ड्रप हुँदैन बी नै हुन्छ इपिकमा पनि तिमीले अहिले यो एमबापेहरूको केसमा भन्यो भाइ या बिग टाइम आयो भने चाहिँ ड्रप हुँदैन डिवालाको हानुपर्ने यार एउटा घाट लिटरली
and the keeper.
म लिटरली डिवालाको प्याक हानुपर्छ नि म जान्छु यार आँखा चिम गरेर
And it's Xavi Alonso. Can he finish? Now who's going to be
पाउलो डिवाला पाउलो डिवाला पाउलो डिवालालाई अब त युभेन्टसबाट हुन्छ नि इपिकमा दिँदा पनि हुन्छ यार कोनामीले
second corner of the game?
Konami, Paulo Dybala. तिमीलाई यो पाउलो डिबाला कस्तो लाग्छ?
He's got tall.
पाउलो पाउलो
Oh,
पाउलो
nearly, but nearly is nothing.
डाइबाला डाइबाला
Oh,
ट्याकल खाऊ भन्न लाग्थेँ
he read that really well and stopped it. Rafinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
छ्या
And he's got the beating of his man. Kaka.
ट्याकल खाऊ
Last chance
नाइस
perhaps.
भेन्डाको अलि राम्रो भएको छ यार यो अपडेटमा
And the number
लिटरली
on the board is 3. So that's it.
भेन्डाइक
It's all over.
ओ भेन्डाइक
It's another show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves.
डम
Well,
डम 1945 आज 1980सम्म ट्राई गरौँ न लेट्स सी भयो भने अति बवाल भएन भनेपछि पनि केही छैन भोलि हान्नुपर्छ ल ल ल ल पहिला राम्रो लाग्थ्यो युभेन्टस भर्सेस बार्का हुँदा खेल्थ्यो युएसएलमा राम्रो चाहिँ मलाई अन्डर रेटेड लाग्छ यार तर यो डिवाला चाहिँ लिटरली मेरो अहिलेको जेस अहिले हुन्छ नि यसो हेर्दाखेरि आजकल चाहिँ त्यसको गेम हेरेको छैन होइन तर पहिला लास्ट सिजनसम्म चाहिँ बल लाग्थ्यो है मलाई यो सिजन चाहिँ मैले त्यसको एउटै गेम हेरेको छैन पाउलोको त्यसरी रोमाबाट क्या हेर्थेँ मैले त्यसको गेम पाउलो दाइबाला अहिले चाहिँ हेरेको छैन लिटरली पाउलो ओ पाउलो युभेन्टस म्याम क्रेजी थियो यार त्यो पनि एक बेलामा के छ हौ अति भयो होला नारुतो तिम्रो के छ हाल खबर म लिटरली कति क्लासमा पढ्दाखेरि मैले त्यसलाई हेर्न थालेँ यार 9-10मा हुँदाखेरि हो क्या अब आई गेस त्यसलाई मैले हेर्न थालेको डिवालालाई किङलामा ब्रो फुटबलको लागि कति नेट एमबिबिएस चाहिन्छ डोन्ट नो यार त्यो त आई गेस डिभाइस राम्रो हुनुपर्छ क्या हो नेट भन्दा पनि नेट पनि हुन त हो होइन बट आई गेस डिभाइसले पनि म्याटर गर्छ मेरो चाहिँ 120 हो है मैले चाहिँ 120 गर्छु एकचोटि रुमीको स्ट्याट्स हेरौँ न रुमीको ला तर एउटा चाहिँ रुमीको बिग टाइम कार्ड चाहिँ दिनैपर्छ यार यो कोनामीले नि सोच न रुम्मीको म्यामले बिग टाइम कार्ड आयो भने क्रेजी हुन्छ होला यार सब किपरको गाडा हान्छ र अनुमतिको जरीले तिमी आयौ आऊ झ्याप्पा हान्छ फेरि तिमी आयौ आऊ हान्छ फेरि र अनुमतिको जरी त बुफन आयो होइन ल जाऊ अब तिमी त्यसपछि स्मिचा सबलाई क्या पालो क्या को बे स्टार्ट गर न यार रुमिनिगा तिमीलाई म यही बेला रुमिनिगाको देखाइदिइहाल्छु रुमिनिगा 2500मा 1600 गोल हार्ने चाहिँ 1200 असिस्ट छ यसको दोस्को अट्याकिङ अवार्ड्स 92 बल कन्ट्रोल 80 84 ड्रिबलिङ र टाइट पोजिसन अनि त्यसपछि फिनिसिङ 94 कल 81 हेडिङ 80 त्यसपछि स्पिड एक्सप्लोरेसन 99 किकिङ पावर 90 अनि त्यसपछि ब्यालेन्स 87 स्ट्यामिना 85 बवाल R9 बिग टाइम अहिले बवाल हुन्छ कि आएपछि यिनीहरू तर R9 आएपछि पनि चिट कोड हुन्छ जस्तो मानेको छु यार eFootballमा त्यो आएपछि त्यो को जस्तो होला एड्रिनो जस्तो अहिले एड्रिनो पनि राम्रो छ नि होइन खेलाएपछि तर मैले त्यसलाई आजकल कहिले खेला जस्तो खोलाएकै देख्दैन यार अनि त्यो अस्ति त्यो आएको थियो नि एड्रिनोको एउटा कार्ड त्यो पिके अनि त्यो उसित क्या ब्याजियोसित क्या त्यो वाला कार्ड राम्रो थियो यार तर
Neves, Peter. He's very good.
जति जे भने पनि
Plays with an Mbappe!
कामाले कस्तो वाइडा नि यार
But just off target. Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
राम्रोसित हान्नु पर्ने रहेछ होल गरेर ला 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 स्पिड त अल टाइम ग्रेट होला रुम्मीको होइन नि आई गेस उसको छ क्या इटोको इपिकहरूमा चाहिँ हुन्छ नि स्पिडहरू
Shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kaka. Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
इटो
It was well
इटो
played,
इटो
well stopped. Filippo Inzaghi. Casemiro. Thuram calmly anticipates. Messi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Shevchenko. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fires it in low.
छ्या
Well, he certainly
हेडिङ नै फालिदिनु पर्ने रहेछ
take any risks. It's a pretty loose pass. Busquets kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. No, that's been intercepted. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And he cuts out the supply. Azar. And this is Shevchenko. Great ball.
ओए गार्बेडल
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Quality ball. That's going in strongly. Nepal really do like their passes from deep, Peter. Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they? Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
पास 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 पास
That has been slung wide. Goes for a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Now it's Shevchenko. Azar. Spread it left. Oh, good take in a good area.
ओइ
And the shot!
स्पोल्टी किन यस्तो आइमा मिठो हान्यो ट्याकल त त्यही भने 1v1 हानौँ न युनाइटेड बेस्ट होला फास्टेस्ट प्लेयर त अहिले हो र अहिले प्लेट रहेछ धेरै जस्तो त अनि फेरि मैले भनेको फेरि त्यो इटोको फेरि त्यो बार्सिलोनाको कार्ड हो नि कति पुरानो कार्ड हो त्यो नयाँ आउनुपर्छ टोडी फोडी हुन्छ होला
That's great positioning. So good from him. Kaka. That's an imaginative pass. Casemiro. Azar. Ambitious ball here. That will annoy the manager.
यो त सत्य हाइमा आयो त
So we go in at half time with both defenses still yet to be breached. They're rather keen
सर्ट
to
एक
start
मात्रै छ
out
मेरो
the
त्यही
first
पनि
half.
म्यामले बाहिर हानेछ
See what the second half brings.
हाइमा नामै
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. De Bruyne. Messi. Casemiro. Now it's Inzaghi. Busquets. And here's the chance to counter.
वाउ
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. Nepal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defense. And he's managed to get free. Judge!
नाइस दिमाग खराब यार
Goal!
कति फ्रीवालाले फ्रीवालामा कुन लिने हो तिमी म नेमार नेमार 5 गोल चाहियो है गाह्रै छ यार राम्रो खेलिरहेछ यो नेमार लिन्छु होला यार म नेमार मसित कार्डै छैन अस्ति नेमारको कार्डमा हानेको म्यामले मारिदियो मैले त्यो कार्डमा हान्दैन थिएँ नि लिटरली नेमार भएर मात्रै हाने मैले उहिलेदेखि भनिरहेको छु होइन मैले नेमार एउटा लिन्छु भनेर अनि त्यो नेमार लिनु पर्ला त्यो भएपछि शीतल हुने अनि पास फेरि
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Barcelona.
नेमार खेलाउने त हुन्न ती एकछिन त्यो हुन्छ नि नेमारको कार्ड छ यो भनेर राख्ने मात्रै हुन्छ मैले थाहा भएको छु
They just need to sort out their end product and quickly.
दोस्त इन्कन्सिस्टेन्ट छ होइन
That's just playing it safe.
हप्ते पछि रातो हुने होला
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Tries to pass it through.
Keep calm and carry on.
हेर्नु यार डल्टो जान्न न दोस्त यार काका
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's on a charge. And this is Inzaghi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Decent chance!
ये ओइ भर्खर के भयो सिट यार अति
Vardiol wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van der Sar claims comfortably.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game.
अति हाइमा नि त यो त एक गोल कहाँदेखि हाल्यो नि त नि सिट हुने रहेछ ड्र हुन्थ्यो यो गेम 1952 69 भएछ मेरो विन पर्सेन्टेज अति बवाल बढ्दैछ बिस्तारै गरेर हाम्रो विन पर्सेन्टेज फ्रेन्डली हान ल अहिले एकछिनमा हान्नुपर्छ हामी La 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 Hey. Zembay. Zimbaya.
Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up was fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of pass.
Takes a shot.
त्यस्तो नि यार मेसी राम्रो बिल छैन न
Not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Can he get on the end of this? That is a brilliant interception. Bale. Xavi Alonso. And it's Thuram. Another
the pass just keeps it ticking over. And he gets rid in a hurry.
भेट आयो भनेको
And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's there to clear it. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good... Mbappe!
स्क्याम अहिले हानेको ग्लिच
Oh, full...
निमिसीलाई के भयो हाल्यो त अहिले राम्रो छैन क्या
He's usually better than that.
खोइ त यार मैले त त्यसलाई स्टार्टिङको बेला मात्रै खेलाएको थिएँ होइन स्टार्टिङको बेला भर्खर आएको थियो नि त्यही 1-2 दिन खेलाएको थिएँ त्यहाँदेखि छ छैन मैले पुरानो बवालो के जति थियो भने पनि
And here's Dembele. So we're still where we started right now. Now, can they get him away? It's Dembele! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Now it's Shevchenko. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alonso.
त्यहाँ होइन नि कहाँ उल्टो पास दिएको यार दोस्त
Can he get it through? Nice interception.
पास अति हाइमा दियो नि त
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cruyff. Bale. That has ended up in no man's land. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Rijkaard. Played into space. Busquets is there to clear.
पुस सारिदिउँ कि क्या हो साथी त्यही गर्नुपर्छ जस्तो छ यार अहिले एम्बाप्पे पनि अति हाइमा हान्न थाल्यो त
Thuram attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defense.
हाइबल फाल्नु पर्ने रहेछ गल्ती गरे
Could move up a gear here. Over to the left. No, that's been intercepted. And we hit half-time.
जोतको
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Nepal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Looking for a runner. Xavi Alonso.
Fuck.
And here's Suarez. He's going for goal. And that was probably asking just too much.
Nepal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
That's tidy. Swept in.
Wait, it.
Presence and movement.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Xavi Alonso. Bale. Now there's a fine ball.
गलत तन लिए
Just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. no breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi is someone with real dynamite in his... He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a cute ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Shevchenko. Shot could be on. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Kaka. Lovely bit of skill. He's tried one!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Szoboszlai. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, well played, well played.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nicely shaped ball.
What the
That's it.
fuck?
It is all over. So,
Dude, crash.
defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.
भएन सर्ट आएन राम्रोसित -5 यता गएर माइनस मेरै हुन्छ त 5777 फ्रेन्डली खेल्ने उयो छ यसपछि हामी फ्रेन्डलीतिर लगाऊँ यार यसले लास्टिङ गर्नुपर्छ कोही छ फ्रेन्डली खेल्ने छ भने भन अर्को गेम फ्रेन्डली आएन भने त्यसपछि स्ट्रिम ह्यान्ड गरिदिउँ कति बजी सुत्ने ब्रो ए नारुतो फ्रेन्डली खेल्ने हो होइन फ्रेन्डली 1-2 गेम खेल्दिउँ अनि सुतिहालौँ यार एन्ड गरिदिउँ भने खेल्ने कि नै भन त कोही हानम होइन ल यो गेम पछि ल गेम पछि 2 गेम जति हानम न फ्रेन्डली अनि त्यसपछि एन्ड गरिदिउँ
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make...
Jose Mourinho फानम दिम्बनी हान्ने ल
The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box. These weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
That's tidy. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Kaka. Oh, easy pickings there. Bale. Kaka.
Fuck.
Donatoni. Cannavaro. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Van Basten. Passing is crisp and sharp.
गल्ती गरे मैले गल्ती मैले ब्याक पास
A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Just eases him off the ball. Hernandez. Donatoni. Played out to the left flank.
Nepal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but
La?
turned out. Can he finish? And he hits the net.
What the... Oy, ki pas ka bir bakar?
In a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
He won't be happy with that one. Has a look and place it forward. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Bale.
Wow.
And he's heaved it away. Tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Nepal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Shevchenko. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's picked it up out wide. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can...
Mbappe!
Nice.
Kylian Mbappe!
Bitti kaya hemen.
You just cannot stop him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The second half off to a spectacular start! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And this is Van Basten. Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, good-looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Donatoni. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Van Basten. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's cut it out. And the shot! It's there! Seem no way back.
Keep goal गयो म थाहा पान्न.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.